Impact crumble like Lemba's bread again in the clutch. They fail to find the answer here, Laz, as GGPR move to 2 rounds away from an overtime bout with Third Impact here on Nuke.
We've talked about it so much here today. I mean, Third Impact now, this could be the moment where that pressure is really getting to them. And look at what they were doing. The 3 of them were behind Silo. And it came down to that clutch situation that they were relying on for Grape to come up through. But GGPR are able to slip it through one more time. Third Impact now, this is where they need to make sure that in-game decision has to be completely crisp. Because if they lose this round, Boggs might be pushing an OT.
Yeah, with no bomb plant, their buy is absolutely gone. Walker's limited to a Tech 9 right now, as it is. The op too far out of his price range, even a Mac 10. It's not feasible. So for Third Impact right now, they need a pick to get Walker a rifle at the very least, or something to get the motor going. They're playing so passive now. I can smell their fear, and understandably so. Look at this pick here from Inshanek. He's blind. He still gets the first succeed. Aggressive for the second. He does burn down, but they're going to rush in. Walker's taking so much damage. Dangerous does find one, but Brett's taken down by a USP in combination with an M4A1S. Beaky swings behind. GGPR a storming round, and they've brought it back. They're within 1. And no plant for Third Impact. Thereby, Laz, it's going to be sad to say the least. It's going to mirror what GGPR had at that 15-11 scoreline. But who has the momentum? Who has everything in their favor? GGPR.
Oh, man. 2 Galils. You know, they're pretty much relying on utility here. I mean, in the utility, it's scarce. Like, I mean, you got... what, 3 smokes, 4 smokes, and a couple mollies? Nothing really to, you know, be bragging about here if you're Third Impact. And right now, we're right down to that wire. GGPR showing us why they went the absolute distance with Triumph on this map back in, you know, a couple weeks ago here. A lot more pressure for Third Impact now. This is where they started to crumble. Can they find this opening? 1 round they need, but no, it's completely taken away. GGPR now, and they've been able to find it. Walker not able to get that frag. Dane, he takes down 1, he takes down 2. He's looking for a little bit more. He's got 2 more people to go. Boggs, a minute left on the clock. He's getting pushed, and Shawniak's looking for him. Exceed going to be on the lower ramp as well. But Dane, you need to pull some big magic trick. You need to find something, and look at this little bit of a one-way. He's trying to use this to his advantage as much as possible. Oh, these players are about to see each other. Oh, but it goes in the favor of Dane, but we have ourselves an overtime.
Overtime indeed, folks. We're going to take a minute to process this one. We'll be back with the start of overtime here. You are not going to want to miss it.
Got too much up on my plate, now I can't think. I said woke up, take a X, and now I'm feeling this is it. Want the money, want the rest. I do purse, not no cess. They say, Don, it's why you sad. I said, I just need to think. Red tape, got too close, I hate the city. Black face, show you everything you need till you fornicate it bad. Someone said it's sad. It's in my head, keep seeing you too many times, yeah. I know it's in my head, keep seeing you. I know it's in my head. Follow me around, okay, black face, hey. Follow me around, okay, got too much up on my. Follow me around, okay, black face, hey. Follow me around, okay, got too much up on my. Follow me around, okay, black face, hey. Follow me around, okay, got too much up on my. Follow me around, okay, black face, hey. Follow me around, okay, got too much up on my. Follow me around, okay, black
15-11 to 15-15. GGPR, a flurry of rounds finds them in overtime once again here on Nuke. I'm Boggs, joined again with Laz, and well, my friend, Third Impact, they had this game within their reach.
Oh, they completely did. I mean, we were talking about it right down to a moment where it was 15-11, Third Impact. We thought smooth sailing, easy, breezy, but no, it is not going to be that way. GGPR pick up a win, the second win, third win. I have no idea what we ever solves to a tie game. The first round of overtime is finally being commenced, and GGPR will still be on that CT side and Third Impact on the T side. My God, Boggs, what are we going to see different now?
Well, we're going to see a double up. That's going to be the first thing we see differently. Double op CT nuke. This is a gamble. This is an incredible gamble. It basically means that if the site gets taken, your retake is just about done before it even starts. JT is going to hold on to the secondary for GGPR here on the CT side. Walker's already been chunked down a little bit too, taking a lot of nade damage. And, well, and Shaniak's creeping outside towards Unbreakable. This is going to be a rough start as he flashes himself. Okay, he goes into mini. I was going to say, you're not going to beat that in Shaniak. You're nuts. You're not that nuts.
This guy can't be that insane, right?
No, he's on Third Impact.
But I mean, this is good positioning from Third Impact now, so they have the secret control. They've been able to push themselves down to the lower corridors. So now Beaky finally going to make his way. Going to be inside a vent. He gets caught now. All he's going to do some good damage, but he has to bring that aggression. But actually, it works out very well here for GGPR. Walker able to take down the first player. Bomb will get planted now. 3-on-4 situation. A little bit of utility here at the disposal for GGPR, but time is ticking.
They do have kits on all three players, a decent amount of utility to retake this too, but the double op setup already finding a flaw as they do lose one of their players early on. It's going to be JT. Nice little Molotov nade combo onto Insane, but he should be able to survive here. The Molly will not spread towards him. They're going to run right over him. Walker has one on a low rider too. Din Shaniak now left alive in a 1v3, and it will be Walker, Dane, and Insane all getting themselves a kill in that 3v3. They're going to mop things up, and Third Impact will grab that first round. It is MR316K though, so theoretically GGPR could double op again if they want to. That's exactly what they're going to do. But Laz, I don't know if that's the call here.
I'm a little bit surprised, and I'm glad you said it because I don't know why they think this double op is the answer. I mean, we haven't really seen Third Impact show a lot of reason for it, so I'm not sure if they have kind of a different read than what we've been able to see so far. But, I mean, we'll have to see, and this is a big moment for them to see if this is going to work out for him. JT going to be on the ramp, and then Shaniak actually just locking himself on the rafters in the inner sight. So we'll have those double ops in different positions, of course. But right now, Third Impact taking this very slow. Just kind of trying to bait utility as much as possible here from the CT side, and if they can do that, that's going to be a good moment for them.
Would be a great moment for Third Impact. They win this map. They set themselves up nicely for overpass, but it seems like Third Impact are finding it hard to get that final round on the board. They've started things off well from even footing again, but can they achieve what would need to be their 19th round of this game, of this map? That's what now stands in their way of victory. GGPR would need 4 rounds, the next 5, to be able to pull this off. 3 rounds, take it to OT number 2. Smoke wall outside will go down by Third Impact, and we'll see if they're able to take full control of the B side. Lowrider spamming away. He's going to do a lot of damage to Insane, but he's not going to get a kill here. It's going to rest a lot on the shoulders of Exceed to shut this push down.
Yeah, he's the one player now. He has to hold this. He has to be this anchor as much as possible. Third Impact now might be switching up their plan. They have both Dane and Brett that are going to be pushing on the backside here of Hell. Brett going to go on top, so they're going to try to pinch this as much as they can. Beak able to find up a good frag, takes down Grape, good replies back. All of a sudden, Third Impact, the overthinking completely goes against them. They should be able to get themselves in the site, but they don't have time. They don't have a bomb. Oh no, it's completely been gone. And it's in Shaniak that's able to find 2 more with that up, and we are right back where we started. A tie game.
16-16. Both teams in regulation would be able to win this map, but no, we're sitting here in overtime. The last half, the CT side for GGPR, Third Impact, the last half of their T side. And the way this game's been going, I feel like if Third Impact could win this round on T, they'd set themselves up quite nicely to be able to take it over, but Third Impact, they seem to struggle when the going gets tough, when the round becomes just about necessary. And look at this peek from Beaky. He's going to go for a lot of damage, but he gets a little unlucky. Grape's got 2 on the outside push now, and maybe, just maybe, Third Impact can pull this back. Exceed, he swings for 1. But now it's Third Impact swarming around the outer yard, pushing down into Secret 1, aggressing out towards yard and Unbreakable. That is Grape. He catches off Lowrider, taken down to 7 HP, 93 in 4, or even a dink. Either way, the M4 betrays its master. Exceed just outside the double doors in a very precarious position. Exceed and JT now need this one. It's all down to Exceed. He has the lineup 1, not the second though, in Third Impact. 17-16. That is about as good as it can get on a T half of overpass, or excuse me, of nuke overtime. That's what they wanted. That's what they needed. Can they convert?
Yeah, they're going to need to, because, I mean, for a CT round win percentage, I mean, this is about a 45% that we see from Third Impact historically, whereas right now for T side, it's about a 42. So it's pretty close when we look at that. And, I mean, like we said, I mean, this is a map that, you know, this squad from GGPR is no stranger to. Able to do some pretty good amount of damage against some really good teams. But Third Impact are keeping themselves alive, and what we have seen is that when they play that aggressiveness and less thinking, it almost seems like, that's when they're starting to flourish. That's when we start to see them not really crumble. It's that late game when they start overthinking. You can notice it, you can see it, and that's where GGPR are excelling at.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of is a symptom of this Third Impact squad failing to find success in the early going of the season to premiere. They're a good team. They're a mechanically skilled team. They know what to do. But once they get thinking about things, once they let their mind overrule their actions, they're making the wrong decisions. I think going off of instinct is their better play right now until their instinct and their reason can kind of combine together to create that best possible scenario.
And when things switched up, I mean, we saw Third Impact. They had a very strong start. I mean, they were about, what was it, like a 7-1, 6-1 before we really started. Yeah, 7-1. I mean, we saw where GGPR finally were able to get things going. Third Impact had a very good start to this map, but then it really started to shift, and that momentum really did move around quite a bit. But now that's not the moment. Like you said, it is MR16, so they have the money. Money's there. They have all the money in the world. It's about what they want to do, and GGPR now have to be absolutely critical with their decision making.
GGPR would need 3 straight to finish this map off. 2 would guarantee another overtime. And, you know, I think GGPR want another overtime here. I don't think they want to end their streak of very long maps on Nuke. They're not going to go for a double up on T side, though. I'm kind of disappointed. I was expecting it at this point.
If I would have saw a double up, I don't even know what I would have. I don't even know what I probably would have just DM'd one of the players and like, what is going on? Why are you guys double upping? What do I not know?
Everything I've ever learned about Counter-Strike is wrong.
It's down the tube. I don't know anything, apparently. There's a new meta, something I don't know, something I need to learn.
But I think GGPR are going to stay on that single op. So will Third Impact. They're not going to use that temptation of 16k per 3-round half and go double opping on their CT side. They'll leave it to Walker, who is positioned out towards Heaven. GGPR, they're slowing things down. They're waiting to see if Third Impact want to get a little aggressive anywhere, but I feel like it's going to be that A crunch when the actual going gets tough.
Some good position now. Rhett should be able to hear the sound cue, so that comes from Exceed. So now he knows at least one player has made the transition into Secret. Dean gonna get back in the silo position. We saw him being able to lock this down early on in the game. The map, sorry. And now the execute's coming in. GGPR still have lots of time to work with. Good utility usage that comes in from TI. Insane. Oh, just makes the sound cue, so he's giving away his position. Walker in the back of silo. He's got that op ready to go. You can see Insane. He's just holding it down.
Exceed spraying the feet of Dangerous. He's not able to get the kill, but in comes the A-pop. Lowrider goes 1 for 1. Grape drops down. Walker is here with him, but this can't be deadly. The lineup is here. A flash will save Grape for the meantime, but he's soon to fall in due turn. Bomb will go down. Brett peeking through the smoke. Punished by Exceed, and it all rests on the shoulders of Dangerous. No reason to save here, given the money, but this is not a very likely 1v3, but he's done it before. Can he do it again? He has a Molotov now in his hands, a flashbang 2, and Exceed is knocking on Heaven's door at 9 HP. Back silo that Molotov that was going to reveal his position. Spam will do more so. He's done so much to Inshaniak. This is very doable for Dangerous. He just needs this first kill. He needs something to get this ball rolling, something to kick the stone on down the hill. But Inshaniak has other ideas, and he'll use the vent as cover. Shot landed, tied up again, 17 all.
Yeah, this is just a good highlight from Dane. I mean, like you said, he was able to get some really good damage inflicted, but Inshaniak just has a good position, able to catch him just on the corner of the vent. But if Dane would have been able to pick up a frag right away, that could have really shifted things around.